Hey guys, welcome to Fusion Studios. We're here on not so great terms. We miss you, we wish you were here, but we are going to be working with you to try to give you some content, things to work on for your kids to work on. All of you littles out there, we miss you so much and we can't wait to see you when we get back to classes, but we're just going to review today. The first thing we're going to review is how to get through our warm-up system. So we've got Chloe here and Miss Jordison down there. They're going to go ahead and work through their normal warm-ups. The first thing are skips all the way down. Okay, they're just going to skip, really working on their skills. Just get more body. We want to get their muscles moving. We want blood, oxygen working through their body. Okay? All right, we're going to do skips back, all the way back. They're going to make circles with their arms. The whole point of this one
it just went black.
It's okay, it's still.
Okay.
The whole point of this arm circle skips is for them to get their shoulders moving at the same time. They're going to go back again, but with their shoulders going backwards. Try not to let them stop at the top. Right? I'm going to keep that moving, skipping all the way through. Okay? Forward lunges. Okay, forward lunges are coming next. All right, as you get, she gets up here, I'll kind of take Chloe and. Okay, so I'm going to have these guys pause for just a really quick second and come on up here and get closer. But what I'd really like you to monitor, so if you want to help them make sure that our bodies are getting the best stretch they possibly can, you're going to make sure, come down here, and you're going to make sure their knee tries to stay over their ankle. Once this happens, we're not getting the proper stretch, all right? And if we're going back, sorry to push you around, we're going back this way, we're not strengthening and stretching the way we need to. So the ideal goal is knee over the ankle, back leg. Come back here and take a look at this for me, all right? There's a slight bend here, that's normal. Toes are rolled under, stretching out. This is happening and stretching in the groin area, and it's also stretching out hamstrings and quads on each end. So go ahead and continue through, girls. Right, they're gonna turn around, they're gonna come back. They're gonna do the same thing, but twisting. Okay, we do these for high school track as well. So this is a shout out to Coach Stamper, who helps us with some of these, but when they're doing this one, they're just starting to control their core, engaging their core, stretching that out. As we know, that's a huge part in tumbling as well. Good. We're going to alternate both ways. Now they're going to do stretches. The same thing, not stretches, but they're going to come back and doing lunges backwards. Okay, so now we're reversing that same thing. Usually we try to go one direction and then come back as well. It's really good for stretching out the hamstrings on this one, right? And then the quads on the front side. Next is our walking Tin Man. Okay, Tin Man, they're going to stretch up and tall, a little bit different than what we would maybe do in an athletic setting for doing athletics at school and so forth like that. We're going to take this and we're going to tighten it up a little bit. So when they reach forward, right, they're working on their toes being pointed, all right, as they're stretching forward and legs straight and locked out. We don't want to see this bent leg. Right, it's not going to do us any good, all right? If we're going here, fine. All right, if our leg is straight and our toes are pointed, we're going to reach towards our opposite hand, right? And they're going to try to kick up. So go ahead and take it back to the girls. Okay, you can see toes are pointed. Yeah, good. Reach big. His toes pointed, Miss Jo. Good. There, that one was really good. Good. Okay, a couple other ones, if they're bored and they want to go through this, we can do some high skips. Or fast skips, either way is totally fine. All right, the next one is our bear walks, okay? These bear walks are super crucial, especially anywhere from a 2-year-old, okay? Our 2-year-old does these all the time, and I know a lot of you guys who have young ones do these a lot of times too. So, come on over here, I'm gonna show you, right? Hands are gonna go down. We'd like to see what's called a neutral position, and the kids will probably know what if you say neutral position, keep your hands in a neutral position, your head in a neutral position, is your head is going to be between the arms. All right, that's kind of what we're looking for. We also want to feel a pull back in the hips. All right, so they're going to feel that stretch here in their hamstrings. Ideally, legs are straight. The closer together, the better. All right, now, if they don't have this flexibility in their legs, totally fine. We're working towards that. We're going to go ahead and open our legs. Move those legs out for me, will you? All right, if they have to start out, this is all for this, all right, and shoulder strength. So they're gonna do their, go ahead and go part of the way down, Miss Jordison. These are called bear walks. All right, and then Miss Jo, I would like you to do the same thing, but backwards, keeping them tight. All right, you're gonna walk backwards.
I don't know what
That's okay, here, I'll show you. All right, do it right next to me. So we're gonna go into our bear walk position, okay, and we're just gonna step backwards. All right, this is all stretch right there in those hamstrings, keeping that pulled back. There you go. Keep going. Good. Okay, so another, Justin likes to do these, especially with his fun fit. It's a huge part of our growth and development on that piece. But going forward, can you tap this? Do your bear walks. Tap it in between your legs. And these heavier ones, I'm gonna have Chloe do it. They're a little bit heavier, so your older kids who already have that flexibility but need just a little bit more, or can use some of these heavier ones to help kind of pull that. So Chloe, go ahead and do that one. And you're just gonna move it with your toes. Move it in between your feet. Jordy is using hers. She can pop it in between, all right, and hold it. And then Chloe's just gonna kind of move it, really pull in that stretch, lifting her hips as she comes through. Okay, and then I'm going to have you, Jordy, keep going. Chloe, I'm going to have Chloe kind of stay there, but these are other things you can do. Same thing, you're feeling a good stretch there. But then she's going to go backwards, pushing that, moving her feet up and over the ball, right? Pulling that and stretching and moving the ball backwards. This is all for a lot of hamstring stretching. Again, we're keeping that head. See how she's there. The girls are keeping their heads in that neutral position. Super important, especially when we get to the competitive world. And any form and technique is really important when we keep that head in that neutral position, anywhere from forward rolls all the way up to back handsprings and back tacks.